Warning. If the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. Ever got cheated on by your current wife or girlfriend? Truly, it's one of the most painful things a guy could ever experience. You love a woman, treat her well, work hard to meet her every need, but in the end, she betrays your trust by sleeping with another man. Frankly, it's beyond heartbreaking. First, let's start with the bad news. You see, here's the thing. Here's a common saying about love and relationships. Once a cheater, always a cheater. It's true. If your wife or girlfriend cheated on you before, chances are she'll cheat on you again. Sorry, man, but that's the truth. And the only way to rebuild trust in a relationship that's been marred by infidelity is to simply make sure she never cheats on you again. Before you say, but that's not trust, let me give you lesson number 1 for this video. But before we do that, could you do me a favor? Help me out by clicking like, because that will encourage me to make more of these videos for you in the future. Go on and click like now, because I'll wait here. Clicked like? Great. Let's continue. So lesson number 1 is this. Not all kinds of trust are the same. In fact, there are 3 levels of trust in human relationships. The first kind is the institution level of trust. This is the most basic kind of trust, and it's enforced by rules, social norms, and expectations. For example, the basic trust between couples. They trust each other to follow the rules and norms for exclusive relationships. The second kind is the recognition level of trust. This is a stronger form of trust than the institution level. Recognition means you trust someone because you've seen their character and track record. For example, over the years, you and your wife have proven to be loyal to each other. Then you share a recognition level of trust, and it's stronger than marriage vows or societal pressure. With me so far? Great. And thirdly, the submission level of trust. This is the strongest form of trust of all. It's when you totally, completely trust a person, regardless of what they say or do. It's a form of emotional enslavement, you could say, and it's more common than you think. Submission or emotional enslavement isn't just found in strong relationships. It also exists between the makers of a popular TV show and its rabid fans, famous celebrities and their avid followers, powerful politicians and their die-hard supporters, successful commercial brands and their loyal buyers, influential religions and their faithful adherents. If you've ever been emotionally addicted to a TV show, video game, beer, person, etc., then you know how it is. Makes a lot of sense, right? Now, here's the thing. To know how to rebuild trust in a relationship, first, you have to know this. The most stable relationships have the first 2 levels of trust present. For example, in a marriage, the institution trust comes in the form of marriage vows, laws, and social pressure. The recognition trust comes from the rapport the couple shares. Here's the kicker. Very few couples have the submission level of trust, though. The reason for this is simple. There's something about total surrender that creeps people out. So most couples hold their relationships together by following the rules, institution, and relying on each other, recognition. Here's the problem with this situation. When your wife or girlfriend cheats on you, then both kinds of trust go flying out the window. Firstly, she broke the institution level of trust by breaking her promises to you. Secondly, she broke the recognition level of trust because she's not as trustworthy as you thought, after all. So to rebuild trust in a relationship, you can't rely on the first 2 levels of trust. Makes sense, right? This means that you can only turn to the 3rd level of trust, submission, emotional enslavement. Let me say it in plain language. If you want to save the relationship and keep her from cheating on you again, you must enslave her emotionally to you. When you establish the most powerful level of trust in your relationship, then the other two levels won't matter. If she's emotionally addicted to you, if she completely submits to you, if she's totally enslaved to you, then she'll never ever want to hurt you again. How does that sound to you? And guess what? You'll learn how to do exactly that next in this video. I hope you're excited because this will change your life if you do exactly what I say next. But before that, I want you to do this for me. You're enjoying this info-packed video and finding it to be tremendously valuable. Because of that, subscribe to my channel because that will guarantee that you'll get my videos automatically in the future. Find the subscribe button, and if you haven't clicked it, click it now. I'll wait here. Subscribe to my channel? Great, let's continue. So how do you make a woman enslaved to you emotionally? It's pretty simple if you know what to do exactly. Enslavement can be done with a mind control technique called fractionation. Here's the deal. If you only had to learn one technique, I'd recommend you learn fractionation. Fractionation uses storytelling to put your woman into an emotional trance. Then it takes her out of it and back into it, over and over. Fractionation works so well because of one reason. It exploits a woman's natural weakness for emotional roller coasters. This weakness is embedded in every woman's psyche. The more she feels the ups and downs with you, the easier it is for you to control and dominate her. It's a female psychology flaw that you can and should exploit to your benefit. Look, here's the deal. If you've been cheated on by your wife or girlfriends, if you want her to get back in line, and if you want to save your relationship, then I invite you to take the first step today. Master fractionation by joining Derek Rake's online masterclass right now. It was where I learned fractionation myself. Finally, remember, once your woman cheats on you, there's really only one way to save your relationship. Make sure she doesn't cheat on you ever again. And fractionation is your first step towards that goal. Join Derek Rake's online masterclass. Take one step at a time, and that's all you need to do now. A link will now appear in this video. Click it. A registration page for Derek's online masterclass will come up. Enter your email address and then wait for your private invite to be emailed to you if you qualify. Click on the link now.